This is a Leatherman Wave, and this is the Magnacut blade from a Leatherman Wave Alpha, the Obsidian variety based on the thumb stud. And today we're going to do our first build with a part from the Leatherman Wave Alpha by swapping this blade here into the Leatherman Wave in place of its standard plain edge blade. Hopefully everything goes smooth. We will find out shortly. But all we're going to do is start by breaking open that screw on the blade side, and we are replacing the plain edge blade. One thing to keep in mind when you're swapping these external parts, my belief is that you're going to need to keep them oriented the same way. So that's easy for the blade. It's got a thumb stud. You know which way it goes. But if you try and swap out for different parts, I had a viewer asking about this. There is a very slight bevel on the back edge of the blade that interferes or interacts rather with the liner locks. So if you flip the blade over, you're going to have trouble with it not locking up properly, and that is unfortunate. I'll show you here how that bevel here on this blade, let's flip it, angles down and to the right. So it gets, that liner lock gets tighter as it extends. Hopefully that makes sense. This might be, if we're lucky here, this will be a very quick build. Let's go ahead and we'll just make it longer by double checking a measurement here. It's a measurement I don't have on file just yet. Grab our calipers, make sure they're zeroed out. And we're just going to check the thickness on these Wave Alpha blades, 2.27 mil. And the standard plain blade from the Leatherman, 2.32. That is 0.05 millimeters thicker on the standard Wave. That is not going to be an issue whatsoever in this, I don't believe. So we are going to simply drop that new Magnacut blade in place, flip that down so the blade is not exposed as we reassemble. Isn't too long. That's good to know. We've got all of our washers still in place. There should be a thin bronze washer in between each of these tools and the frame. And what we'll do now is simply take that pivot, punch it back through. Might have a little trickiness here. Those pliers can be under tension depending on the orientation, so it may struggle to slip into those pliers to start. Looks like we've got it. Make sure we go through the bronze washer on the other side, and you saw it slip away. That's a-okay. Should be a quick, easy fix. We'll just grab some tweezers here. This tool's been manipulated so much so that washer may be a little malformed, but once it's compressed, shouldn't provide any issues on the build. So I'm going to start tightening that up by hand. See how far, well, now we can switch over to the screwdriver. Once it's going, it's not going to fall out. Just going to cinch that up nice and tight. On these waves, you'll always, or almost always, find the pivot comes through the blade side for whatever reason, and I think that's a pretty handy rule of thumb. So we've got that snugged up nice and tight. I'm going to back it off about a quarter turn there. We'll check our file opens, locks up, closes. Let's check out that Wave Alpha blade. So if you guys are looking for, lockup is nice. If you guys are looking for that upgraded Magnacut steel, but you like your Leatherman Wave for sentimental reasons or otherwise, you can always grab the blade from multipartsstore.com. We are getting more and more of these in, so check it out. That is our mod for today. Very, very simple. Absolutely floored with how compatible the Wave Alpha is with the Leatherman Wave. So we'll have definitely more mods. We'll get some Leatherman Wave parts into the Wave Alpha as well in some future videos. Stay tuned for that. If you remember, you can join us Tuesday afternoons for our live streams of this. And otherwise, they'll come out a couple of weeks later for non-members on the YouTube channel as part of our Mod Monday series. We're going to jump into that live chat now. We'll catch you guys in the next video. That was crazy fast.